All right, guys, I'm picking up from where I left off. It looked like, I guess I got nominated for the rookie.
Wow, man. What an honor, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I'd like to send out my thanks to the selection panel for recognizing my performance this year. Being selected is a great thing for me, and also for the team, you know? I'll be out there giving 110% for the fans. They deserve it. I'm pumped, man. Can't wait for the game. Let's do this thing.
Yeah.
Thanks for stopping by.
You know, it's policy that I
As
check
you know,
on
it's
and see how you
important
guys
for
are
me to
doing.
regularly check in with all of our players. So, how you feeling about the team at this point of the season?
Great. Minus that I suck.
Oh, everything's great, man. Getting to know the city a little bit. Coach is great. Players are great. It's all good.
Fantastic. Now we just got to keep winning games, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Hey, can I ask you a question, man?
Absolutely. Fire away.
It's kind of personal, but
That's all right.
I just feel like
What do
lately,
you guys? It's like you're in a
it's
video
like
game.
someone's controlling my life, like pushing buttons, moving a joystick.
Kind of like you're in a video game?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's surreal. The
So the
NBA can be
same
that
shit,
way with the
like,
lights,
every
the
time.
camera, the action, the fans, the
Shit.
photographers, the adulation. You know, but it's very real. I mean, just like look out that window right there at that city. Is that real?
I don't know, man.
The life you're living, my friend, is real. So go out. You know what? Get out there and enjoy it.
Late,
All right.
coach.
Back
Coach
to late for
waiting
practice.
you.
Coach just called. So.
All right, man.
All right. Have a good workout.
I'm glad you feel that way, too.
All right. Yeah.
Yep, all right.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. I love how he talks. He sounds so rushed to get me out. I played horrible last game. I didn't even post it because it was so bad again. It's another one of those. Play the game, and I did not do good. In fact, I did the opposite of good. Really. So, let's see here. Score 10. I score 10 every game. I don't even want to see this. I'm sending this message, but you'll probably miss that too. Chatting it up. Let's go for it. It's go time. Go see what this is all about. We just need the game to load up. There you have it.
We have the Thunder as the road team for today's Western Conference matchup, bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg with the fourth member.
Hopefully
of
I can
our
do
team,
good, dude. I've
Doris
been playing so
Burke.
shitty.
And now we take
I
a
gotta do
brief check of
really
the
shitty one game.
Our starting five for both teams. And guys,
8 rating ever. How many?
now here's Perkins. He dishes it to Lamb. Westbrook against Lillard. Here's Lamb. That three off the mark. Looking at Portland, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And guys, had their free throw shooting been anywhere near up to par, I think it would have changed everything in that game.
No doubt about it. I mean, there is a carryover effect when you're not having success at the line. It infiltrates other parts of your game. Well, Damian Lillard joins the list of outstanding great point guards out of Oakland, California. You go back to guys like Gary Payton, Jason Kidd, even Brian Shaw, who won titles as a player and coach in LA.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot two. And Lillard has some connection to those great players in Oakland. He started high school at Jason Kidd's alma mater, St. Joseph.
Yeah, he also worked on his defense in the summer with Gary Payton. There's a really strong connection with those Oakland players, and Lillard just another in a long line of unbelievable talent coming out of the Bay Area.
Runaway Rookie of the Year winner. He was terrific. The dish now to Lamb. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Westbrook on target from 13 feet. Westbrook's got his first bucket of the night.
Everybody on the floor is hot. Incredible stuff here in the early stages.
Tell you what, both teams playing downhill. Who's going to blink first?
And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Portland leading, now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Hugh passes to Lopez, and that one's good. Lopez has got his second basket.
Gotta love the finger roll up and over the defense.
Here's Westbrook. He's coming off a 28-point game against New York.
Put in a lot of good work on the boards. That helped him too.
Outside Durant. A three ball. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Trailblazers lead by 4. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
All right.
Coming up this Wednesday night, February 12th, LaMarcus.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
And they've come out in attack mode defensively,
Okay,
applying
no
pressure
problem.
and stealing the ball repeatedly.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnover. You know, with the recent success of Oklahoma City, you forget that in Kevin Durant's first season, they started out going 3-29. And I tell you what, you talk about their success, it's due to the resilience and perseverance and leadership of Kevin Durant and the rest of those guys.
On the floor for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second quarter. Martin is out there with Ibaka. And it's Durant. Then there's Wayne Ellington. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Hi, Kev. Well, Q in their last time out against the Timberwolves provided a nice lift. He had 9 points, and he also added a few assists as he set up his teammates as well. Overall, just an incredible bonus for his team as he made a big impact coming off the bench.
Thank you, Doris. He was the player they leaned on that night, Steve, and he didn't disappoint them.
No, he didn't. In fact, he did everything they asked of him and more. And I think he really enjoys being that go-to guy for them.
Yeah, I think he relishes that because he knows he's capable of doing it. He's had some performances that have fortified his confidence in that role. So he's in a good place right now.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that.
1:15 left in the first half of basketball. Puts up a 3. Thunder with the rebound. Their last encounter was in Oklahoma City.
Look at what they did in the fourth quarter. I mean, they just went to sleep. Totally non-committal basketball. They allowed the big comeback.
Yeah, but don't discount the effort on the other side, Clark, because they took advantage of the opening that was there.
Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession.
Pass it right
Where
to...
was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
44 seconds left in the first half of the game. Westbrook dishes to Collison. He kicks to Lamb. 6 to shoot. Here's Durant. Can't hit.
I don't mind that shot, though. He's an excellent three-point shooter. He's just showing a lot of confidence there.
I'm right with you there, Steve. I mean, let it flow when you're feeling it.
Aldridge kicks to right. The 3. And that drops in from beyond the arc. Three-pointer from Crabbe. 7 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Westbrook, and it's sent back by Aldridge. In a tight game here as we end the first half. Oklahoma City out in front, leading by 3. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Scott, you faced an early
And now, brought to
You need
you
that V.
by Sprint.
Shit balls, man.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And we come back
Playing
with the view of
El
downtown
Terrible.
Portland as seen from across the Willamette River. We have seen an exceptional performance from Ellington.
Game
He shot.
1:36 left in the third quarter. Westbrook kicks to Durant. Lamb passes to Collison. Knocked loose. Hugh, he's in at the point. Batum is out there with Darrell Wright. Then it's Blatch, and it's McCollum in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Portland. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Thunder.
And their mid-range shooting continues to be accurate.
Don't overlook the success they've had at the free throw line tonight either.
And both free throws good from Blatch.
You know, for now, the Trailblazers are still the basketball team in the Pacific Northwest. You know, Seattle made a strong push to acquire the Kings, made a record bid, but the owners decided that Sacramento had done its part to keep the Kings, and so Seattle has to wait.
I didn't post. Oh, I didn't read it.
Trailblazers trail by 14. Hugh, he's covered by Westbrook. Hugh passes to Blatch. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Blatch has got 6.
Unselfish basketball on the interior. I love that, and you got to think the coaching staff does too.
And Clark, going back, you know, the Blazers, one of 3 teams in the Pacific Northwest. You also had the Sonics in Seattle, and Steve, you know, the Vancouver Grizzlies.
And I think those 2 cities, particularly Seattle, Kevin, are strong contenders for a new NBA franchise. Of course, Seattle almost ended up with the Sacramento Kings, but when Sacramento was awarded the franchise, a lot of people felt like it was only a matter of time before Seattle would be granted an expansion team.
The first free throw is good, and Oklahoma City making a change here. Martin's checked in. Second free throw, no good.
Nick Collison is really a savvy veteran big man with the Thunder. I mean, he's been with this organization his whole career, going back to the days in Seattle. He's a guy who's really helped establish the culture of this great organization. He accepts his role, and he does it well.
Outside Durant. He feeds it to Martin. Westbrook dishes to Durant. Back to Westbrook. The basket good off the assist from Durant. 15 points for Russell Westbrook.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
Oh, he got it!
Boom! Puncher, knock it down! Right at the horn.
Oh, miracle heave to finish off the quarter. How did he get that to go down?
A nice release and some good concentration as well, but the biggest thing about that, a whole lot of luck.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Thunder lead by 12. From Portland, we're back in a moment.
Coming up Wednesday, February 19th, Tim Duncan and the San Antonio Spurs.
Hate you, Spurs. They shake.
And Steve, we've got a moment here to go to our State Farm assist of the game, coming on some very clever point guard play.
Well, he mans that position for a reason, Kevin, because he passes the ball so well, sets up his teammates beautifully, really gets this offense into a nice rhythm.
Delivering the pass important, but putting the pass in the right place for shooters, as you well know, huge.
Yeah, no question.
And Oklahoma City, look at they've got to start the fourth quarter. Backcourt tandem, Westbrook and Jeremy Lamb. Baca is out there with Martin, and it's Durant in at the small forward position. Hugh passes to Barton. Into LaMarcus Aldridge. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Ibaka with the ball. Picked up by Aldridge, and it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. And now we'll look at the upcoming schedule for the Portland Trailblazers. They're off to battle the Clippers after this game, as they'll be playing at the Staples Center. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Matthews against Durant. 5 to shoot. Here is Ellington. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Darrell Wright's checked in for Barton. Q. He's covered by Westbrook. Aldridge kicks to right. Portland moving the ball around. Batum, good.
Kevin, he does a great job of moving without the ball. And he gets a lot of good looks because of that movement. And as long as his teammates are setting screens and looking for him, he can be lethal from the outside.
And that is the key, Steve, but his release in those catch-and-shoot moments is also terrific.
Ibaka dishes to Durant. Fade away. LaMarcus Aldridge grabs the miss.
And the fadeaway was about his only option there. Really good defensive position.
It's tipped. Stolen by Durant. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. In low to Ibaka. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant.
That's where you like to get shots, inside and close to the hoop.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Terry Stotts as he addressed his team. He doesn't think they've been giving it their all, saying they've been quicker to rebounds, to every loose ball. We got to wake up. The game's slipping away, and we're letting it happen. We have got to take control of this thing. We'll see if he lit a fire under him, guys.
Thank you, Doris.
I have no idea why he was fouling there.
And even the foul, I mean, you can't be wrapping guys up like that. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. That's a meaningless play.
Leonard, he's checked in for Robin Lopez. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. He had a nice open look right there. And that's 21 points for Russell Westbrook.
I wasn't so sure he could get it turned around after that poor first half, but he's got it rolling here a little bit in the second.
Aldridge left side. Leonard trying to break free. And that one's good by Aldridge.
You know, if you were only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would be ahead.
Screen by Ibaka. Now here's Westbrook. Tight defense on him. Nice D from Q.
The defense was ready for him that time, and they had to be. He is so powerful in the lane.
In low to Aldridge. And that one's good.
Well, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Well, it was the Oklahoma City Thunder in their last game, a loss to New York. Stripped away. Q, defended by Ibaka. Q passes to Aldridge. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
That's awesome.
Almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down. Well, how about LaMarcus Aldridge in this one? He has 9 rebounds and also a block shot. This game is all about him right now.
He is in full domination mode, guys.
And Portland making a change here. Lopez is checked in. And Westbrook, here we go. Lopez with the block. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist from Ibaka. And that's 23 points for Russell Westbrook.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. I mean, they're really pushing them around physically at this point.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Aldridge. The kick out to Matthews. Fader on the way. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Durant's got his 5th rebound in this one. Matthews with the steal. And now Matthews pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Boy, nice one-man fast break on that one.
It sure was a stylish finish to cap it off, too.
It's Westbrook with the drive. Westbrook double team. Martin kicks to Durant. Passes it to Ibaka. Out to the wing. Baseline J on the way. Again.
Oh, God, that was pretty...
Well, that just adds to what's probably an already insurmountable lead. I think they'll be walking out of here with a pretty easy victory.
Steve, I think that's a given.
And clearly no question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Thunder.
Good point, Steve. And Clark, they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
I like their fortitude, their toughness, particularly in terms of dealing with adversity. Anytime things didn't go their way, they just put their nose down and stayed with it. And because of that, they were able to pull away.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
Fantastic show put on. What an amazing game all around it was for Russell Westbrook. Every time he shot it seemed like it was just going to drop in, and nobody was surprised.
No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. The Thunder have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great all-around basketball game here.
And now we send you down to Doris Burke courtside, who's with our Jordan Player of the Game. Doris?
Well, I held him off. Not really.
Russell, congratulations on
I didn't
this
get him by
win.
doubles. That sucks. I earned 42. I played poor. My team grade was B. Yikes. I have a long ways to go. I don't think this game is working out so well. You do. I guess cry about it. Well, catch you guys next episode. Sucky loss.